We put up the link.
And we're live, actually.
We're live right now.
Let's post up the link for our Facebook fans here. And let's get that going for you guys. This is our first YouTube broadcast. What's up, Joy?
And we can still swear on this show, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we are going live, guys.
Damn!
Oh, shit, what the heck did I just do? What? I clicked print by accident.
Good job, Mike. Good job.
All right,
That's all good in my hand.
I pressed print instead of paste. All right, this should be our
Let's
link.
at least try to keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
13. Go ahead and tell Liz. Go ahead and tell Linda if they can see the link now. I posted it. So we are live. This is our first ARMBAR live broadcast coming to you from Mike the BIzness's apartment. Actually, we call this the ARMBAR zone, according to Mr. J, Mr. Russellpedia over here. I got Tony trying to no glove me over here. We got Isaac to the left of me.
Hello there.
Tony the Machine. And Mr. J on the right, very right over there. Can you guys see it? We're all going too sweet here.
Too sweet.
This is our first live broadcast. Let's see if we can actually look at our chat here. Hold on. Let's see.
And if you're not down with our podcast, we got 2 words for you.
Oh, gosh.
No gloves.
I wonder how the audio levels are for us, guys.
They're probably peaking super hard.
Maybe. We'll see. This is our first live broadcast.
Just like, when we get up close to the mic, we need to make sure. Mike, you need to first of all, when we're talking, okay, this mic works. Here, Jay, talking to that mic real quick.
Hello.
Okay, we're good. Just make sure like you're kind of like far away, and like
you're
both are talking into the same mic.
All right, cool.
I feel like they're getting better audio over here.
Yeah, dude, totally.
It's our first live show, so it's not everything's gonna be perfect. Even TNA had some problems on their first.
All right,
TNA always has problems.
She's watching already. Hold on, let's see.
Okay, she says, ARMBAR KCYP does not tell me shit. Tony, you have to send me the link in order to.
Is she on her computer?
Are you on your computer?
Check the ARMBAR Facebook page.
Tell her to check the ARMBAR Facebook page.
She doesn't have Facebook.
Tell her to go to the KCYP YouTube channel then. Or our YouTube channel. It's called ARMBAR KCYP. Hold on. What's her email really quick? I'm actually gonna send this to her live. We're already having complications. Let's see. She has a Android, right? Or no?
Yes.
Hold on. Let's go back to my feed really quick. Where's my browser? Why isn't this?
Okay, so I'm actually gonna put up a timer, 15 minutes, 25 minutes.
Yeah, my phone's going through some updates.
Oh, so we're gonna do the little buzzer thing like how they do on ESPN, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Mike is gonna send you the link.
Hold on.
On email.
Tell her to. Yeah, she needs to get on her computer.
Give me that link too, so I can send it to my friends.
She needs. It's already on the ARMBAR page actually. So.
Yeah, but she doesn't have.
Hold on.
Facebook. She needs Facebook.
She needs to go to the website, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can share the our Facebook page with her really quick. Yeah, that's a thing. This is gonna be a little tough, guys. Hold on, KCYP. Shit, I can't even spell this. ARMBAR, and just tell her to type that in. Tell her to type in KCYP ARMBAR when she goes to YouTube, and that's the first thing that's gonna pop out is our YouTube channel.
Okay, Linda says that she sees us. Hi, Linda.
Can you hear us though?
Can you hear us on the show?
Can you hear us? That's the thing. That's what I want to know. Can you hear us, Linda? Can you hear? It says we got 0 viewers right now.
Go to youtube.com.
There you go.
And then on the ARMBAR, there's a logo that says ARMBAR. You know the circle?
Yeah.
Kool-Aid? What is this?
Click on
it's
that
Gatorade,
link.
actually.
Damn.
Was that my glass?
Here, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the Straight Outta Compton logo.
Go to YouTube, put
KCYP
ARMBAR, and then there should be a link that it's like a circle, and then the letter ARMBAR,
right
the red circle, and then the letters white.
So we're just trying to get set up here, guys.
Yeah.
Does Linda she hear us or no?
She's about to put up her headphones right now.
Oh, okay. She on her phone or on her laptop?
Laptop.
Okay. I'm just hoping they can hear us. I mean,
don't worry, dude. We'll have it set up for sure by next week.
Yeah, we are live. We are live.
You see me? Okay. Can you guys? She wants us to wave. I'm trying to. Can you?
She can see. Don't worry.
I am waving at you. You see? What am I doing right now? What am I doing? Okay, what am I doing with my hands?
It might be delayed. I mean,
might be like there's like a 30-second delay, I think.
Can she see us?
So you can see us right now.
Got one viewer.
Okay, I'm doing the wolf pack. Okay, I'm doing the wolf pack. Awesome. Okay.
Ask her the color of our shirts.
Okay, what's the color of our shirts?
All right,
Yeah.
we got
Okay, good.
2 viewers here, viewerships.
Awesome.
Can you hear us though?
Can you hear us?
I'm right now spreading the word on Facebook and on through Messenger.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
First,
Mikey is wearing Seth Rollins.
all right, yeah.
Mhm.
And then you're wearing red.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then Javi is wearing a gray shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns
And
shirt.
then Isaac, I don't know what you have on, but it looks kind of camouflage, sort of.
Oh, come on! You're not supposed to see it.
I get it. Yeah. All right.
Can you hear me really well, babe?
Can she hear us though? Is the question. What is this?
Honey. Hello? Okay. So when we're talking live, we're about, what, a few seconds behind?
Can she hear us? That's all I'm asking. Huh? Yes or no?
I'm waiting for the answer.
Yeah.
It's a delay.
Oh yeah, because it's a streamed. It's a
Yeah,
it's a stream
stream.
broadcast. Yeah.
It's a stream broadcast.
Or a
Okay.
stream broadcast. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, baby. All right.
But
Keep
as,
watching us, okay?
as long as she can hear us though. Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay, guys.
I love you. Bye.
All right. Shout out to Miss Liz and what took over here for
Miss
helping us
Liz.
get on the air. We got 1 viewer. She might be our only viewer actually.
Right now, I'm spreading the word. I'm sending the link to all my friends.
All right.
Via text
I
message.
put it on
Here,
our Facebook
See if
page
you can
actually.
get, like you two can get more on this end. Here, Mike. Let's here.
Am I-
Here, wait, real quick.
Move it. It's fine. Or are we too much in the way? Hold on. All right, guys. Our first live broadcast. Sorry, my setup's not as good as I want it to be right now.
In time, Mike.
But one day, Mike the BIzness will have his own studio.
I'll be more over here, Tony. Here, you like here, Mike. You can scoot in like this way,
Okay.
and then Tony scoot in that way, like kind of like 90 degrees.
Like that?
Yeah, like that.
Do I
That
stay
way-
where I'm at, or
Yeah, you're good. That way we can all see
I
ourselves.
can't see you, Isaac. Are you
Hey,
sure?
man. There we go.
Sure.
That's better.
Ah, come on, dude. Give me that one-eyed snake over here, okay?
That way we can.
Come
We're having too much fun, Tony.
I think if anything, dude, we need like a better angle.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, this is all I got. I can set it up right now for all of us, dude. I mean, with the one cam, I know we can probably do a multi-cam setup later on. But I mean, right now, I mean, like I said, unless I turn.
You
this
know,
just a
wait,
little bit.
hold on. Give me a second.
All right.
What if we just put the table like right there in the middle, and we all sit like corner, like middle.
I don't know what you're talking about. This table or this
Like
table?
either
over here?
table, and then like one of us sits at the corner, another one sits at the corner, and then we have 2 guys right here.
Well, I can't move it that far, so we need to. I mean, we can move this table though. That's fine.
Well,
yeah.
what about that one?
Can't move this one because that one has the soundboard
It's
on it.
true.
That's right. I mean,
Well, we'll do it next week. Well, right now we're good. We're good as it is.
I mean, I can move this one to the middle and now it wouldn't work though, because then where am I
Yeah.
gonna put the laptop? Yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, so we're debating. We're having a little, conversations to ourselves about how to get this going here. But we have 1 viewer, and hopefully that goes up more. I mean, this is YouTube. We have 19 subscribers right now on our YouTube channel. I hope
All right,
that goes up.
she said we sound good.
All right, great. I'm glad to hear from Miss Linda that we sound great. And Tony's got some ghetto Mexican music.
I
on
don't know.
right
This
there.
thing just popped out of nowhere for some odd reason.
All right, so
that can happen.
let's get started off with our normal, usual show. We get that going here.
Yeah, we're ready. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello, and welcome out to ARMBAR live. Not at KCYP today. Station's down, unfortunately. So this week we're doing it at the ARMBAR zone, aka Mike's place. Anyways, y'all, how are y'all doing? I'm Isaac the architect.
Fix my hair. Mike the BIzness over here.
Tony the Machine is back.
And Jay Wrestlepedia in the house.
And this is different. We're finally got like a video broadcast going again. I know it looks a little cramped. We're doing things kind of
A little different.
weird, differently today. It's a little weird, but if time comes, we'll improve. We'll get used to it.
Got 2 viewers right now, guys.
2 viewers, dude. No
2
gloves.
viewers. So today is a little unrestricted. We're gonna kind of get out of our comfort zone since this is a live streaming podcast, basically. And we want the fans to kind of get interactive. If you're watching us live on the YouTube Hangouts, you're actually able to chat in the box right here next to our screen, actually. So if anyone's logged in on their Google Plus accounts or on their Gmail accounts, you're actually able to chat with us while we're live, and we can actually like have a conversation with you guys as we're going.
You know what's stupid? We came here specifically to start earlier.
Yeah, and we ended up starting
It's
super
20.
late.
We still ended up defeating our own.
Yeah. We ordered Tony and Jay ordered a couple pizzas over here, so we're actually going to get to have a live delivery pizza here on the page. But it's too funny.
You know
guys.
what?
Sorry, yeah.
You know what, guys? I feel something's missing in this armbar.
What's missing down here?
Give me 1 second.
Oh gosh, what's that?
No,
We are live.
All
we
right.
are live. This is live, buddy. This is live, pal.
Okay, let's see
Yeah,
what Tony's gonna
what
bust
Jim
out.
Ross told Psycho Sid at the first In Your House paper.
I have no. I think
Live,
Tony's
buddy.
gonna get a prop. I don't know what's going on over here, man. But
All right, guys. So let's kick it off right
And
now.
Did I mention we're live?
yeah,
We're live.
I hope you have good lighting over there.
Hey,
Oh gosh.
the title.
My fake plastic commemorative belt actually going
That's the
on
world.
over here.
That's
Didn't you
the
pay
World
like
Heavyweight
$200 for that?
Championship.
We have 3 viewers. I paid about a couple $100 for this.
For
And
plastic.
it's the big gold, but it's plastic, unfortunately. Yeah, you know, this was at a wrestling event down here in Hidalgo, Texas.
Played yourself, man.
And I played
Arena.
myself, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? I said, screw it. Why not screw it?
Why
right?
not? Screw it.
At the time, I had the money, and I was just like, whatever. Tony's going to go ahead and put that on, I guess. He's having too
Hope
much
it
fun with
fits.
this. I have the Intercontinental belt somewhere laying around.
And,
All right, y'all.
and you can remember who was the first guy to have that version of the championship.
Triple H.
Now I'm talking about the first guy to have
The
Like,
big
ever-
gold belt.
the Nature
The
Boy.
The Nature Boy
Flair.
Ric
Yeah,
Flair.
he was the one.
Not
Man,
the
Tony.
WWE version there.
Hey, look, it
But then
fits.
again, he did bring that to
Yeah.
the WWE back in '91 when he was
Definitely.
feuding with Hogan.
We're back down to 2 viewer, guys. Who downloaded that buzzer app anyway? What's going on?
Oh, yeah, it needs to be Tony. Tony, when did you download the Buzzer app along with Jay?
I'll try to. My phone's going through some downloads as it is.
Did you have Mike's Wi-Fi?
No,
yeah.
Wi-Fi. Hold on.
I can connect you to my Wi-Fi. Just pass me your phone, and I'll get you the password. But I guess, you know, once we get the phone situation going over here, guys.
All right, y'all. Let's get started. So recently, we had WWE Roadblock go on. So, Mike, you want to tell us more about that event?
Not a great pay-per-view, to be honest, in my opinion.
Well, it wasn't
Or not
even a
was
pay-per-view.
It
It
was
was
a,
a WWE Network.
I want to call it a Saturday Night Live main event or something like that.
Yeah.
I
Saturday
mean,
Night's main event.
that's what they should have called it. It wasn't really too much to brag about, though.
Whoa,
looks like we
pizza
got some
guy.
We got the pizza
We're
here.
not out of time.
All right, so we're still live broadcasting. Tony's gonna get the pizza guy over here. Hi. Whatever. Here, let me actually get up and go ahead and talk
I'm
about
still
that.
wearing the belt.
All right. Okay, we wrote on the.
Okay, guys, sorry for the interruption
Can I
here.
put it on the card for the tip or no? Yeah, you went to go there.
Oh, okay, great.
Cool, cool.
Don't have to
cool.
bust that in cash then.
Yeah,
All right.
No, what I heard is that
What happened?
the tip gets taken out of their pay.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
terrible.
bet. No, that's horrible, dude. The delivery drivers don't get paid enough in this industry.
Nobody gets paid enough in that industry.
I know.
All right, so we're
Very,
still.
very unappreciated. And you know what? Hey,
We still
always
got
tip your people.
$6. Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's great, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh man, now we can take pizza.
You don't believe what Liz just texted me right now.
What'd she say?
She just said, and I quote, "No pizza for Tony."
Oh,
I want to give a shout out.
Nice.
Speaking
Oh,
of
man.
shout outs, I want to give a shout out to my friend Mark, who's right now watching us as we look
I'm
like a
gonna put this
Motown
back.
group. Mark, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, Mark.
And
We
also thank
appreciate
you, Liz,
it.
for watching as well.
Mark, get in on the chat, man.
And
I
by
want
the
to see
way,
if we
according
can.
to Tony, you're not supposed to eat it. I'm sorry, according to Liz, you're not supposed to eat pizza.
Okay,
But
Liz
don't worry,
messaged
I'll
me.
make sure
Let's
he
see.
does not, Liz. If not, you
Oh,
know,
yeah,
I won't
we're
point
live.
fingers as far as who makes him eat that pizza, but you know, don't worry, it's okay.
All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So we had WWE Roadblock come on recently. Let's talk about a few of the matches. Jay?
Yep, we started out with the New Day defending the WWE Tag Team Championship against League of Nations members Sheamus and King Barrett. Very good matchup. I honestly thought it was going to be a turn for, well, I say turn in terms of a championship title
Yeah.
change. I thought Sheamus and Barrett were going to get it, but New Day retained the titles again, showing once again they're still in control of the tag team division in WWE. And ultimately a great matchup, and also what kind of helped establish New Day now as baby faces, this time in the right direction, unlike when they were initially brought into WWE, or at least when they first formed New Day, where we were supposed to like them, but almost ended up being like the dynamic dudes of WWE, if you catch my drift.
Oh, no, definitely. I definitely see it as a big positive for the New Day. Like right now, I think it's a good step in the right direction. And I don't know. Like, I really don't feel the League of Nations at all, and I didn't think they were going to lose the titles just because it is a network event. You usually see title changes stuff like WrestleMania unless it's NXT because what other choices they have. But I thought it was a pretty solid match. I really enjoyed the New Day, and it's really good to see that they're getting cheered. However, I do have a theory that I think they're losing the titles. Maybe not in the tag team open like before WrestleMania for number one contenders, but I think they might have a tag team like open at NXT, and Enzo and Cass are going to go up and win the titles for Mania. But that's just me. That's just guessing. It's not a confirmed thing or anything. Mike?
Honestly, I mean, that was one of my not favorite match of the nights. I mean, only because I hate the League of Nations.
Yeah, I think everybody hates that gimmick.
I mean, I hate the fact that these guys are all like international superstars, but I don't feel like they should have to bring them together to form affection. I mean, I feel like on their own, all these guys have their own thing that they could do. I mean, especially with guys like Sheamus. I mean, Cesaro's not in the group, but I don't know. I was just throwing that name out also.
I don't think he should ever be in the group.
No, Cesaro should be like.
Well, you know what? When King Barrett leaves the group, someone's gonna have to take a spot now. Cesaro.
You guys have to remember, Cesaro's a real American.
Yeah, that's true, right? You never know.
And also, let's not forget, Kevin Owens was supposed to be part of the group, but
wow.
they decided not to involve him.
Nah.
But thankfully, he's not in that group. And I can promise you, for our Armbar viewers that have watched, of course, last year's Halloween where you guys dressed like the Shield, I promise. We will not dress like the League of Nations.
Oh, no. You would make a good Rusev.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, honestly, like I feel like the New Day is they're pretty much the longest-running tag team, champions that we've seen in a while. And actually, they posted on Facebook saying that Kofi Kingston actually broke a record, having him hold the tag team championship, not in like as a whole right now, but
tandem.
Yeah, as far as like his career goes, he's held that title like for as many as 541 days, I think, beating John Morrison's record.
Yeah,
right?
with different partners over
there. Yeah, he's had partners with CM Punk, with Evan Bourne, New Day.
Oh yeah, so kudos to Kofi Kingston for being awesome, and I mean showing us that he can still hold the gold even if it's just a tag team championship.
Definitely.
One day I hope the guy, maybe towards the end of his career, I mean he's still young. You got to think about it like that. Hopefully he can hold the a heavyweight title,
hopefully,
all in due time. But at the same time, he's having a killer run with the New Day. So
if anything, I feel that Big E is going to be the breakout star from that group.
Yeah. But anyway,
all right, guys, moving on. Let's do the NXT tag match. It was Enzo and Cass versus the Revival.
Oh man, big hype.
I thought it was a really great match.
Overall, great match. I was disappointed that Enzo and Cass did not walk away with the NXT tag team match.
I think they're honestly.
I can see your point. I'm sorry.
I think they're honestly better chasing the titles than actually holding them. But that's just me. Like, I feel like they put on a really good performance, and they're such good underdogs, such good baby faces.
Yeah.
But I feel it actually benefits them because it gets the crowd more behind them. They want them to get that big win. They want them to get that big moment, but they just keep holding off, and I keep thinking maybe they're saving it for a bigger event.
It could be where they end up getting called up to the main roster, because I've heard that Enzo and Cass may possibly be going up to the main roster of WWE. And I can see them possibly being the tag team that could end up ending New Day's reign as tag team champion, similar to when Paige was called up and defeated AJ Lee to become Divas champion, ending AJ Lee's then long-running tenure as the Divas champion.
The one thing, I really do feel that they might come up as heels more so than face, especially with the New Day being in the situation they are. Though it would make for really good microphone wars.
Oh, I would love it. I would love seeing Enzo and Big Cass versus the New Day. I mean, it's not so much the Revival. I don't really care about that tag team right now. And I was telling you before, these aren't the studio mics from KCYP. I'm pretty sure everyone can hear us, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and if they can't, oh well, I'm sitting right next to it, so whatever, okay? But anyway,
settle down there, Mike.
Settle down. But anyway, so I don't know. I mean, that was probably like the match of the night for me, aside from the main event. And I don't know if you guys want to just skip forward, or if you guys want to talk about Brock Lesnar versus Luke Harper.
There's one thing about that match that I really disliked, is that Brock Lesnar's moveset used to be so varied, so wild. He used to do so many things, but now he's just suplexes. He's just a suplex machine.
Limited to what, 2 moves?
Yeah, because this whole stupid Suplex City gimmick, or the stupid Suplex City angle, and I don't like it. I don't think it suits his character at all, and I think he deserves better than that.
Thoughts on that, Tony?
I'm going to have to agree with Isaac because, I mean, this guy used to be a lot more aggressive. He was doing knee shots after knee shots. He would do these power bombs that he would overlap another guy doing another power bomb. He would just do these unprecedented moves. Now he's just limited to like what a belly to belly suplex, a German suplex, multiple German suplexes. I mean, it's getting a little old. I mean, it needs to be, you know, it's too repetitive. People, like, the crowd's going to get annoyed. We're like, oh, okay, Brock's going to do another suplex. Oh, wow. Suplex City. What else can he do besides suplexes? I mean, I know he failed on the shooting star press back in WrestleMania 19.
Yeah.
But what is this guy? Is he just limited to one? Oh, and he could do what? A submission hold, a Kimura lock. Come on. But you know what? Luke Harper's trying to make him look good. And I think for some odd reason, I feel like the WWE needs to push Luke Harper.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great talent. Especially Bray Wyatt's a great talent. And look at Javi. I like the way Javi does the. No, what I'm saying is the Wyatts, they're very. They attract the WWE universe. I mean, the Fireflies. You don't see that every gimmick. I mean, they're like, I don't know. I don't want to compare them. They're like the modern day Undertaker somewhat. I mean, I don't like to compare them to the Undertaker at the same time, but he has more charisma. I know the Undertaker's entrance is like, 4 or 5 minutes long?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Wyatt is almost close to that. Maybe about 3 minutes, I'd say. 2.5 to 3 minutes.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I would say, you know, give the Wyatts a more of a push. I don't care if they're heel or face, but Lesnar needs to, like, pick it up a notch. I mean, he comes to what? He's very selective in what brand he performs at, whether he's going to go – he's really comes to SmackDown, he comes to Raw or pay-per-view. I mean, fans want to see more variety. We want to see the ruthless aggression Brock Lesnar back in 2002 and 2003 when they debuted on Raw, when he like did a spine buster to Rikishi and an F5. Did you remember that back in 2002? Mm-hmm. Brock Lesnar debuted. He was doing these multiple slams.
Yeah, on the multiple power bombs on Spike Dust.
Yeah, he was just a beast.
That was the Brock Lesnar that I was watching as a teenager, right, Mike? Weren't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't have UPN. I didn't have UPN, guys, but I mean, I saw the footage, and it was just crazy to see the moves that Brock Lesnar did back then. He was more of a technical wrestler back then than he was a powerhouse now.
Well, because he was more well known as an NCAA champion.
I mean, he was a collegiate wrestler, so we know that this guy can, you know, do more than just suplexes in and out of the ring. I mean, and just, you know, powerhousing everyone, like I said before. But I mean, it's just sad to see it. I mean,
we need to see a push in the Wyatts because, you know, the Wyatts are great. They got great talent. I mean, how often do you see Bray Wyatt do this? You know, he does like this crawl, what the spiders do. Mm-hmm. I mean,
I think that's what hurt his back, actually. He's out with a back injury now.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be out too long because there's plans for Bray Wyatt, but we're not going to mention what they are. You know, like the
spoilers.
Yes.
Spoilers.
All right, guys. So moving on here. Moving on here to the main event: Triple H versus Dean Ambrose. And I thought it was a pretty good match. However, I do feel that result might have gone the wrong way because I honestly don't think that Roman Reigns versus Triple H is going to do anything for Roman Reigns at all. If anything, Roman Reigns is going to get booed. I saw some footage from SmackDown. Roman Reigns was cutting a promo. The crowd was not letting him have it. Yeah, you know, the crowd just kept booing him, kept kicking him out. Like they were saying, like, we don't want you. Like they were saying that kind of stuff. And obviously Roman looked flustered, but you'll see on SmackDown they're going to edit it. They're going to fix it. And no, the reaction's not even going to come through because WWE doesn't care. But I felt the match was really, really good. I felt the psychology was really great. And he took Triple H to the absolute limit, which I really appreciated. And, you know, had a really good psychology to it. The whole 3 count of the foot under the bottom rope, I don't know if that was a botch or that was, you know, trying to save it. But that just really made me disappointed. But but that's the thing. You know, you have the most over guy with Dean Ambrose right now putting up a really good performance with Triple H. And it just made for a really good match, at least 4 stars.
Dean Ambrose versus Triple H, in my opinion, was the match of the night. It ultimately could have changed WrestleMania. And we talked about it. Like, imagine if Ambrose did win the title, which we knew, like, there was a chance, it wasn't going to happen. But there was, like, you never know. We've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah.
But I thought, imagine if Ambrose won the title. The best way, because a fatal 4-way, a triple threat, that's not going to solve anything. you really want to solve it, put Ambrose and Lesnar in the main event for the title, Reigns and Triple H in the undercard, your problem solved.
Co-main event even.
Yeah, but WWE decided no. I'm sure in Stanford, Vince was like, no, we got to have Triple H and Roman Reigns the main event.
No, Roman, damn it.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be a great main event, but not everyone's going to agree with that, and we get that. But ultimately, you know, hey, we're just the fans that tune in, right? I guess that's the mentality. But ultimately, though, Ambrose, I'm hoping eventually does get the WWE title before the year's out because he's one guy that deserves it, and he had a hell of a performance against Triple H.
Tony, any thoughts?
You know what I do not like about WrestleMania this year? I don't like the fact that they're making too many changes with WrestleMania. It's getting to be out of hand. Too many wrestlers being injured. They should have made it like a fatal four-way for the WWE title. I think
Like WrestleMania 2000?
exactly. I mean, Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns versus Triple H. That could have been the main card for WrestleMania. I don't know why they put a semi pay-per-view on the WWE Network Roadblock.
That could have been a Saturday night's main event on NBC.
Absolutely.
Exactly. I think that this exhibition was all right. I mean, Ambrose put Triple H over, but I just don't like the layout this year. It's just horrible. Too many great talents injured. I mean, there's a lot of people that could have, that deserve to be champion. But like you said, we're just fans. What do we know? Let's see what Vince has in mind.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So that wraps it up for not ARMBAR. That wraps it up for
we're not done yet.
No, not at all. Far from it. But no, that wraps it up for WWE Roadblock, which leads us into Monday Night Raw, which opens up with the New Day. So, once we get started on that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and go.
They suck. I'm just kidding.
You do know we know where you live, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just kidding.
They had a really good opening segment promoting their Bootios.
Oh god.
Their Bootio brand.
Yeah, they just got a new cereal by WWE. Reminds me of the Lucky Charms.
Yeah, it looks really good. Honestly, like I would buy some Bootios.
What is the retail value of that cereal? Do you know?
No, not
Probably the same price as JR's barbecue sauce.
You'd be
$4.99?
too expensive.
I'd buy it though.
Yeah, I mean, I still have the box for the Fruity Pebbles that John Cena was on
Oh man.
at my house.
Believe it or not, my wife has a couple John Cena cereal boxes she keeps for a collector's item.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Fruitios. I mean, John Cena O's or whatever you want to call them.
You can't see me O's. No, but okay, so they had a really good opening segment, got a good promo, but then they went on to face the League of Nations. Mike, your thoughts?
Yeah, just another, I mean, to be honest, this week's episode of Raw, the intro was just kind of faded in my opinion.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, like, I really wish that they would have started the show in reverse. And the whole Undertaker, Shane, and Vince McMahon gimmick should have been first at the show, and that match should have probably been pushed towards the middle or the end. The match, in my opinion, wasn't that great. I mean, like I said, the New Days are continuing to solidify themselves as the tag champions right now, making the League of Nations look really weak, actually, because, I mean, think about it. The League of Nations, it's 4-on-3.
Yeah.
It's 4-on-3, and these guys are the 3-on-4 reverse are just taking the guys out easily. And, I mean, they're doing it without cheating. I mean, not too much, at least, from what I've been seeing. So, I mean, not a bad match, but, I mean, of course, Big E and, Kofi get the pin. Or was it Xavier that got the pin on Monday, actually?
Yeah, that's actually really surprising.
I think Woods got the pin, and I think he just swapped out with
Big E.
Langston again, or Big E. No, it was Kofi, actually.
No, it's Big E and Xavier.
For sure about that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anywho. So,
and then after the match, the League attacked the New Day members, laid them out in the ring, and, obviously we have a feud here.
Yeah, so now they're trying to push themselves.
Yeah. Leading into WrestleMania, where will now be the New Day taking on the League of Nations, which, according to WWE, will be the Tag Team Championship. I just want to see how they're going to figure that in when it's 3 of New Day and 4 of the League of Nations.
Hey, man, Freebird rules.
Yeah.
No glove style.
which I don't get now. So let me take this. The New Day now are back to being faces, or still in between?
I think they're tweeners, but I don't know. Like right now, they seem to be faces because the crowd wants them to be faces. They want them to be cheered.
Well, now it's going to be now. So the 4 of them. Now, who's going to actually participate? It's going to be.
It's
going to be
all.
Well,
all of
guys,
them.
6 viewers, by the way. We
Oh,
have
wow.
6 viewers on our
Okay, so
channel.
I'm trying to help spread the word, man, because
Six.
ARMBAR some step back. I'm gonna put this pizza
All right, go for it.
So what I'm doing is I'm realizing. Let's see, who would be a stronger card for the tag team for the League of Nations. Let's see, you got Rusev, and you got probably Alberto Del Rio participating in this, or do you think Sheamus and Rusev are going to be the tag team? Because you know that Wade Barrett's going to be leaving the WWE
Yeah,
after
he's not gonna be-
WrestleMania. So who do you think is going to participate in this card?
I think it's going to be Rusev and Sheamus, to be honest. I think those are the 2 powerhouses of that team. Not to discredit Alberto Del Rio, but I feel like ADR should be doing more singles work than teamwork as far as that goes.
Doesn't he have like a rematch clause for the U.S. Championship?
I'm still waiting on that.
Yeah,
There's still
actually.
nothing going on for that.
They've never said anything. Well,
Yeah.
didn't he use it at the Rumble? 2 out of 3 falls match.
It was
Fastlane,
Fastlane.
Yeah, he lost
that.
that.
So wasn't that it? Like the rematch class?
Shoot, I don't know, man.
Essentially.
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, it feels so good.
You're so
We
liberated.
can cuss.
We can swear it's real. It's
Oh my God!
Yeah, since we are live on YouTube, guys.
yeah. We don't have to worry about being fined or something slipping
man.
up. Looking up.
Put a load off, guys.
And if there is my bad,
Shit, I mean, oh well.
yeah, if there is my bad. All right, let's move forward, guys. Let's talk about Dean Ambrose cutting a promo after that match and calling out. Well, who is it? Triple H, I guess.
Yeah,
or-
it's the authority.
But I mean, Triple H comes out, tells them that that just like all the other Americans, it's just never going to happen. They're never going to be in the spotlight, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Whoa, testing the buzzer
sorry,
here.
We just lost the buzzer. Are we done with the NXT or something?
No,
Yeah.
I was testing out the buzzer
Okay,
for, our,
nice.
for our trivia game for later on.
Yes, so we
Yeah.
got the buzzer rolling, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna start making use of that later.
I don't know if
on.
we mentioned, but we're live.
I'm gonna find the connection that way we can actually initiate it into there.
Yeah,
That way
yeah.
You don't just have to hear it. But anyway, going forward, the
It's a
London
drink.
French,
Water.
Triple H leaves or whatever. I don't even know what happens. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman show up, and then Brock Lesnar, of course, wants to get in the face of Ambrose, but
And then Ambrose,
bust
just
out
took
the
out a crowbar.
Bust out the crowbar, guys. Who knows what's that? Oh, we're back down to 4 viewers, guys.
Oh,
no.
no.
Anyways,
Oh no, we got 5.
Anyways, let's not focus on the good. Let's focus on the show. Anyways, so yeah, I thought it was a pretty good promo, pretty good way to have up the crowd. But I don't know, I just really don't like the authority. Like everything they seem to do, it seems like they're almost untouchable. Because here's the thing: back in the Attitude Era, yeah, you had Vince say, nobody's like as good as me, nobody's as good as that, the corporation and everything like that. The problem is, whereas the authority just seems unstoppable, like this unstoppable force. Vince got humiliated week in, week out, and he wasn't above, putting himself in like bad situations. Like he peed his pants on live TV, dude.
Yeah, had his Corvette covered
In
filled up
cement.
with cement. I mean, the thing about the Attitude Era, it made wrestling fun. Didn't matter if
Yeah.
Vince was the bad guy. People like Big Show could speak out and not to be reduced to tears on live TV.
But here's the issue.
Well, the authority, it's like,
Well, no, he wasn't,
Well,
moved to
yeah.
tears, but his father's casket was dragged around like a.
you know what I mean? Like Triple H would make Big Show cry on a weekly
Yeah.
basis, which I hated that rivalry and still do.
Yeah, but okay. So one of the big things is that the problem with WWE being public is that their top members, like their CEO, their brand officers, are not just representing live TV, but they're representing the company. So I guess Stephanie isn't as comfortable with the idea of being humiliated on live TV nationally when they have stockholders to respond to and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously a very corporate move, especially since now WWE is open, it's free, it's tradable. So
Yeah, but at the same time, though, let's not always make it to where the authority's always winning because we don't want it too predictable. I mean, there's got to be 50-50. There's going to be nights where the authority's got the upper hand, times where the favorites, the good guys.
well, that's the
Something
thing.
different.
There's no like Austin type character.
Mick Foley or anyone.
Yeah, there's no Austin type character to give the authority its comeuppance. The closest we had was Daniel Bryan, and that lasts like a week or two.
I mean, Dean Ambrose could be that guy, but right now he's centered on Brock Lesnar, which
And
I'm
then
sure is going to be the show
They're
stealer.
trying so hard to make Roman that guy, but it's not working.
I mean, they're trying, but as you mentioned, Reigns, when he showed up on Raw, and I'm sure my friend Leela's going to give me some flack for it. I'm sorry, Leela, but Reigns got, essentially booed Monday when he returned. when he beat up on Triple H. But it's just, you're right. I mean, it comes down to where, he's not what the fans are looking for. I mean, the closest thing we got is Ambrose since Daniel Bryan's retired. Sting is pretty much gone. And, and to be honest, I don't even think if, say, John Cena was to return tomorrow, the fans would be, I mean, I'm sure they'll be glad to see him, for the most part, like, hey, it's been a while, but I don't think they could look at Cena as, hey, that's going to be the Austin to Triple H and Stephanie's Vince. If you catch my drift.
No. I think the closest that we have is Ambrose right now.
Because Ambrose, the kind of guy, he don't give a damn. You don't
but they're afraid to pull the trigger on him.
Yeah, but because he's some indie darling, but it's like, who cares?
Half of these guys are indie darlings.
Because he's not 6'7", 300 pounds of muscle.
Neither was Terry Funk.
Neither was
he was NWA World Heavyweight.
Yeah. But you know how Vince is with the bodybuilder guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry about that.
It's all good.
All right, so Ryback defeated Sin Cara while his Lucha Dragons partner and United States champion Kalisto watched. Sin Cara had a new look. Didn't really.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it looked really good.
I like the black look actually. I think it's a change. I mean, aside from the bright colors, I mean, he's a luchador, and I feel like they should come out in different colors every week. To be honest, but I mean, I know it's going to cost these guys a lot of money just to buy these outfits, and who knows how much they're getting paid on the road. But I mean, everyone's different. But anyway, wasn't a bad match. I mean, honestly, I don't like the fact that Ryback won. I mean, I know he's trying to get that U.S. title match with Kalisto, and he's trying to prove it that he should be that guy, that he's no longer going to take crap from anyone, basically, and that he's going to put himself in the spotlight. And I can respect that. Same thing with Dolph Ziggler. He's trying to do the same thing. He's putting himself in the spotlight, and he's making things for himself. So, I mean, I know a lot of people hate Ryback, first of all. He's
dumb as fuck.
Yeah, he's aside from
you could say that, yes.
Yeah, aside from what his current gimmick, which is just like the strong guy.
Yeah, the big guy.
He's his only relevant run was when he had the Intercontinental title last year, and other than that, I mean, aside from the whole Goldberg trending thing with him, it's not really working out for him. I mean, I like I said, I respect what he's doing as far as trying to give him a name for himself. The guy's been there 10+ years already, also. Yeah. But I mean, it's just not working out for him, man. I don't know what's going on.
Do you think it's time for WWE to just cut him loose? Because I know they have your spring cleaning coming up, but who do you think could be on the potential list for that?
Oh gosh, there could be a lot of people actually on that list.
Honestly, Ryback, since he lost the Intercontinental title to Kevin Owens, he's just lost a lot of value, and it's just been so hit and miss. I mean, there's times where we think, hey, WWE's going to pull the trigger on Ryback, especially after they turned him face last time.
Yeah,
when he teamed with Cena to help take the Authority out. But now it's just like, yeah, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the next round of cuts, he's on that. And,
I would hate if Ziggler was on that round of cuts.
That would be heartbreaking.
However, I do feel Ziggler would make much more of himself on the Indies or even in New Japan.
Yeah.
Get that experience.
I mean, look at what Drew Galloway's doing, and look what he's recently done.
Yeah, now he's the champ on TNA. Congrats to Drew Galloway, actually.
That's former Drew McIntyre, Drew Galloway, who won the TNA.
The chosen one.
That's the big thing. I think what I've been saying Ziggler's been missing. He's been missing the fact that people aren't relying on him to draw money. He's always been the number 2 guy. He's always been the number 2 guy, and I feel like Ziggler isn't doing enough to gain money, to get exposure. He doesn't know how to be the top guy.
I should be able to hear you.
But yeah,
I'll get into it, Tony. That's all right.
Oh no, you talk. But it's the match with Ziggler and Triple H. I mean, it was such an awesome match, but what was heartbreaking was the ending when Ziggler lost to Triple H.
Absolutely,
there's potential that he may not even be featured
us? Hold on.
No, it's coming
Which
back. There we go.
sound back soon.
There we go. We're
Hello,
back. We're
Can you
back.
hear us? They didn't
Going-
just hear us right now.
By the way,
Messing with it, Mike.
with all due respect, going back with Dolph Ziggler, I feel like they're doing the same thing with CM Punk back in 2012 when he did win the title from Cena. And when you remember when his contract was to be almost
His contract was
expired,
coming up.
Yeah.
yes. Well, they're doing the same. I feel like they're doing the same thing to Ziggler because, you know, when CM Punk was champion, they didn't really make a big deal when he was champion with the storyline with AJ and Kane and Daniel Bryan. So I figured, okay, I feel like they're doing the same thing with him. They're not really using him as a champion. They're not treating him as a champion.
No.
And
Except that Punk was the champion.
Except Punk was a champion, but they're not. What I'm saying is when he was the champion, when Ziggler did cash in a Money in the Bank the day after WrestleMania, he was champion, but no one raved that he was the world heavyweight champion. They just felt like he was just lingering. He was just lingering in the arena. They weren't really doing much with him as a heavyweight champion. He was a heavyweight champion for what?
2 months.
2 months. And then what else? Before that, he won it against Edge back in
2011.
2011. How long was he champion?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. So, I mean, that's a joke. I mean, to me, he's more than that. And, yes, I think Isaac is right. He needs to go back to New Japan Pro Wrestling, gain some experience. Maybe Vince would probably give him proper respect. Triple H, maybe
Give
he's
himself
main
more
for it.
value because look what people like AJ Styles did. They left TNA after what, 12 years?
Yeah, and
They went
AJ
to
Styles
Warriors.
became
Went to Japan,
in New
make
Japan and
huge.
in Ring of Honor.
And now he's making big bucks in WWE.
Yeah, and then you look at Ziggler, you got to remember the reason they took the title off him that quickly when he lost Alberto Del Rio at Payback 2013 because he had a concussion, and Vince was not going to want to rely on someone as champion who's got a concussion or who has injuries or is injury prone. So that's why they took the title off Ziggler. But Ziggler has done over a year of proving, hey, he is very reliable. But how long before Vince decides, hey, you know what, let's give him another try?
And I hate to say this too, because Wade Barrett has a lot of room to talk. That man is more injured prone.
Definitely.
And you know what? That guy's also a former Intercontinental champion, and that guy's leading the WWE. And you wonder why. What do you think? More money? Because he's got he has another promotion that he might be going to after WWE.
Well, that's the thing is what other company is going to offer him that kind of money? Because TNA, yes, in terms of wrestling, you'll have a lot more creative freedom, but at the same token, you'll be wrestling in front of either universe or in front of less than 1,000 people in any other random arena. Where the only time you'll be able to get a great crowd or a sold-out crowd is if you're in the United Kingdom for the UK tours.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ring of Honor.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's wrestling for Progress or even ICW over there.
Yeah, where Drew Galloway's also at this point. But New Japan, I'm sure, can offer him good money, but you're going to be all the way in Japan having to go wrestle, where chances are you may make good money, but it's not WWE.
And then not just that, but you have to prove you're a draw.
Exactly, because you're up against top talent in Japan like Tanahashi and Okada, who have already been established stars.
Exactly.
And they're going to be thinking, are we going to take a chance on a guy who would they consider the Gaijins?
Because here's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Ziggler went over there as like Nick Nemeth, tried to be the baby face, and then at the end of the show, proved himself to be like the new leader of the Bullet Club.
I could see that. Him, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
And they all throw pretty good super kicks. So
Ziggler as part of the Bullet Club would be just out of this world. It would be out of this world.
I'm too sweet that one.
Too sweet.
I don't want to get in on this.
Too sweet.
But no, I honestly feel that Ziggler definitely has a better chance, if anything, just to prove it to himself that he can be the top draw in any independent scene or even in New Japan, especially with his work style. He's a great worker.
He is. I mean, he's someone that's from the WWE system. He's not a guy that came from the indie scene. He's someone from WWE's developmental system back in the day of Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Exactly. He was part of the Spirit Squad.
Yeah.
And he was actually originally named
Mikey. Sorry.
Nicky.
He's a long boy. Thank you.
You know what I noticed about when he was in the Spirit Squad, he was pretty beefy.
Yeah,
He was a lot heavier, he was a lot bigger, and he was a lot stronger. I love his charisma. You know, he steals the show, like what he says. You know, I love the rivalries with him and Randy Orton. Those were my favorite rivalries.
Awesome.
Whether he would win or lose, the man can steal the show, and he could play a great heel. And I think he should turn heel. I think
that's the thing, though. Are the fans going to be wanting to accept that?
Yeah.
Fans are more willing to accept Reigns as a heel. It's kind of like
suits him.
Yeah, because when I've been hearing, news reports, hey, WWE wants to turn Dean Ambrose heel, my reaction's like,
why?
Why
would you do that?
He got something going good right now.
You're just going to kill all his momentum if you do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's to me, a heel turn should only be when the fans are already like, yeah, enough's enough. We don't want to cheer this guy anymore. Much like a face turn should be, hey, we're tired of booing this guy. We kind of want to start cheering this guy. It should not be when they're at their hottest. Much like case in point, back to CM Punk. He at one point I think was a bigger babyface than John Cena in 2012.
Yeah, but that scared WWE because CM Punk was selling more T-shirts. So they're like, no, we just have to cool him off now.
Yeah, and that's why they turned him heel and put him up. Well, because originally he was supposed to drop the title to Daniel Bryan because he was going to face The Rock, but ultimately WWE was like, we're going to go that direction. Punk's like, no, let me work The Rock. If I got to turn heel, I'll do it. But unfortunately, it was like, man, I don't think any of us
were ready to start.
My favorite was
ready to boo Punk.
My favorite was the Straight Edge Society. Oh, man, that was awesome.
All right, let's go to the main event, which was incredibly just awkward for me. I did not enjoy the whole Undertaker Shane O'Mac segment. Even though, Shane is a good talker and everything, but, you're going to shoot at me, and I'm going to miss. No, but what was that? What?
It was like years back, if you remember, when Triple H and Randy Orton, they were part of the Authority. And Triple H is telling Randy Orton, who do you think you're talking to? And Orton spouts out,
what's my line?
WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And Triple H is like, so you're talking to yourself? Just stuff like that. But I'm like, really, Shane? That's why, I'm going to say it. I'm not 100% sold on this Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker.
I'm not.
I agree.
None of us are. The one match I look forward to most at WrestleMania, and I'm sorry it's going to ruffle some feathers, but that's what Armbar, we're not always going to be about the grain.
Yeah.
For me, it's going to be Ambrose and Lesnar. That's
definitely.
I don't know about you guys. I don't want to speak for everyone, but if you guys feel the same, hey, that's what we have this for.
I mean, I'm hoping that they have some
New
sort
Day versus the League of Nations.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. That'll be good. New
Day rocks. New Day rocks.
But going forward from there, I'm sorry, I want to just say something. I know that they're going to throw in an NXT match.
Definitely.
One NXT match. I know they're going to have their pay-per-view, but there's got to be something going on. There either has to be a debut.
No, I bet you that somebody from NXT is coming up in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
First off, one match for me that I know probably is going to happen, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Oh, yeah.
For the Intercontinental title. That. So I'm super excited for that. I think that's going to probably be a better match than all the other matches. Sorry, not to discredit Ambrose or Lesnar or any of the other superstars.
The Kalisto versus Ryback. Lucha.
Yeah, that could. I mean, it just depends. I mean, because some matches that you might think are not going to be that great could turn out to be the show stealers. I mean, that's the thing about WrestleMania. Okay, we can't just assume or speculate that a match is going to be bad just because we want it to be bad. So you never know.
Yeah. There's always going to be.
Got Hall of Famers coming too.
Yeah. I mean. Well, I'm sorry, what?
No, what about celebrities? There's supposed to be some celebrities going to be involved.
The Rock's going to be The Rock.
Yeah, well, there's another guy.
I think Ronda Rousey was supposed to be there.
She was supposed to.
Ronda Rousey's filming Roadhouse.
It didn't happen.
The Roadhouse remake. Or possibly training to fight the new UFC World Women's Bantamweight Champion, Miesha Tate. It's like funny how Ronda now all of a sudden wants to fight again when the belt's now on Miesha instead of the person that took it from her, Holly Holm.
Yeah.
But that's another subject for another time. But
that'll be our MMA segment.
Yes.
Never happened. No.
What's Armbar? It could be a wrestling or an MMA move. And
it could.
What's Ronda Rousey and Alberto Del Rio's finisher?
The armbar.
Cross armbar.
Random little trivia statement here, but like that, the name armbar was actually derived from Chris Jericho's list of 1,004 holds. Because that's how we.
That was back in Nitro.
Yeah, that's how we used to open the show. Like the show back at Pan Am. I think it was like, right. Well, show number 1. Armbar. Number 2, the 3-handle of Family Gurdon.
Wow, I can't believe you remember
check out
that.
those,
that was you were probably what, 3 years old?
You're probably like 5 years old, maybe.
Hey man,
Oh,
I'm
14,
a
yeah.
big Jerichoholic.
Oh yeah.
We're Jerichoholics, not so much anonymous.
All right, I know that we were almost done with that roster. What about Chris Jericho turning heel again? Now that we're talking about
I wasn't
it again?
surprised.
Not surprised at all,
Yeah.
given his track record.
I didn't want to see it because Jericho's such a legend, but then again, were we anticipating Jerry Lawler turning heel at the announce booth?
No, well, let's just talk about something really quickly. Can we just talk about how amazingly and expertly, like professionally, Jericho handled Neville's injury?
Yes.
Yes, he did
I
a
thought
great job.
I thought that was incredible. Like, you know, obviously, you know, you heard some audibles like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" He was yelling at the ref, "He's hurt! He's hurt!" But you know, he made himself get disqualified so you know he could look like even more of a jerk.
Yeah.
And you know, made sure that Neville was protected until you know he showed that he just couldn't go in the match anymore.
Yeah.
He tried to go for the quick roll up, but the ref didn't go through, and then he got upset. Give me a second. I think that's our timer.
For some odd reason, I thought he was going to break kayfabe.
It was pretty close,
Yeah,
actually.
he was close, but at the end he was protecting Neville because Neville rolled his ankle. Unfortunately, Neville's now going to be out for the next couple months, but we do
That's
wish him
unfortunate.
a speedy recovery and quick return to the ring.
Dislocated angle.
Yeah, it was similar to what happened with Maven back in 2002.
Yeah.
But you know,
What is
ultimately,
he doing these days, Maven?
He sold his Tough Enough title on eBay.
Wow.
probably did.
But maybe he went back to teaching. Who knows?
Probably.
Yeah, but just I don't know. Maven was one of those guys that no matter what, fans just could not. I mean, I don't think I ever saw a Maven T-shirt. Maybe a couple actual.
I just remember he
was,
eliminated Undertaker. That's all.
Yeah, and but he was a hardcore champion.
Yeah, but everybody was
That's it.
hardcore champion.
Dude, even
Yeah,
Terry
everyone
Runnels was
was
hardcore champion.
Dude, a Godfather hoe was the hardcore champion.
Wasn't China the god? The hardcore champion.
Well, I
I
think-
was gonna say
I
Godfather.
think one of us in a past life was the hardcore champion.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have the belt in your room.
Jerry Briscoe was the hardcore champion.
And Pat Patterson.
But they're Hall of Famers. I mean, Jerry and Jack were the NWA tag team champions.
Yeah, but he pinned him in his sleep.
There's no way that'll happen anywhere else in wrestling other than.
I have to say, you know what I think they should do? You know what I think they should do?
Mhm.
They should bring back Zack Ryder's Internet Championship and have him randomly defend it on the network. Like have people randomly defend it on the network. Like breaking news, like title defense here live on the network, and do it backstage or do it like at a Chuck E. Cheese or do stuff like that.
And he's already on the WWE Network on NXT with Mojo Rawley as part of the Hype Bros.
Exactly. So why not?
make that an exclusive title?
Yeah, make it the network title
Exactly. I would say that. I mean,
and give it the 24/7 rule.
even better idea. I'll probably have a hard time sleeping because I'll probably get all these news breaks with the WWE app. Oh, Zack Ryder's defending the NXT title at some nightclub.
Just imagine,
Probably an alert that says woo woo woo. You know it.
imagine Ziggler and Ryder, like they're just there in the car, and then Ziggler's
Right
sleeping.
along.
Yeah, your Ryder's sleeping, and then he just looks over, he pulls out the ref from the back seat. He's just like 1, 2, 3, and then he's just like as he's driving.
Like we really need to further devalue Dolph Ziggler.
Oh man, I'm just saying that'd be
I
funny.
know.
It'd be funny.
It would be.
All right, guys, don't mind me. I'm actually gonna post our thing on Twitter really quick, and we are live here.
And to any of the new Armbar fans, take a look at some of the old classic Armbar videos
Definitely.
from the last couple of years and give Armbar some love. You're not done so yet. Like the Armbar Facebook page and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go ahead and make those plugs there, Isaac.
All right, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/UTPARmbar, YouTube at WWE_Armbar. Now, moving on here, we're going to get into a little trivia here. So let's see if Tony has his buzzer ready.
I don't have my
Well,
brother.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
I don't know why.
Here, just set it in the middle, and you just have to tap your screen.
What you said in the middle, like Bill Alfonso?
Yeah.
Like Bill, right down the middle, daddy.
By the way, I was talking about Bill Alfonso.
Who was the interpreter also, if you remember, Giant Gonzalez. And
Absolutely.
the reason Giant Gonzalez came to WWE. It was part of the package deal. They brought in Bill Alfonso as his interpreter, which is why Fonzie got to referee a few WWE matches, including, if I'm not mistaken, Undertaker and Giant Gonzalez at
Absolutely.
WrestleMania 9, which most people would say would be a better match than
All right, sorry.
some WrestleMania matches in the
I got
last
out
couple
of the
years.
way.
Well, we won't mention which ones, Isaac.
What's up?
Like as far as you would say Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez is better than some WrestleMania matches.
That was the only one that Undertaker didn't technically win.
But he didn't lose either.
He didn't lose, but he won by DQ.
It's a win's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the weird ones.
But man, and then the commentary from a young Jim Ross, where he was just He takes the big man down, just fresh off of his time in WCW.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
JR, man, perhaps in my opinion, the greatest announcer of all time.
Oh, definitely. He's definitely the greatest announcer of all time.
All right. Well, is it trivia
All right,
time
guys.
or what's
Yeah, I
going
guess
on?
I believe it's trivia time.
I'm trying to get.
It's okay. Just set the phone. Sorry, guys. We don't have any like commercial breaks or anything to set it up. It's just live, pal. We're live,
We're
pal.
just live. Yeah, no commercial breaks. All right. What's happening here?
Agree what?
Is he downloading the buzzer up or what's
Oh
going on?
no, just our friend Mark, of course, was
Shout out to Mark.
He agrees with Tony in regards to the comparisons of the Undertaker's entrance to Bray Wyatt's entrance.
Absolutely.
I mean, I still think the Undertaker's is like 100 times
I
better.
really can't compare Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family to Brothers of Destruction. They kind of more of a modern day Raven Squad, but that's just my opinion. I'll take care of the buzzer. Don't worry about it. It's all good now. All right, so we'll have it right here. I'll test out the buzzer. If it's correct, Oh, it's my brother. Hey, Alex, in case you're watching.
Yeah, it
Ask
might
me.
be.
That might be. Well, I did send him the link. I send everyone the link. I want to, hey, try to help you guys out because you guys are awesome. And, hey, if you have not done so yet, subscribe to ARMBAR's Facebook page by liking us as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel because we are the Valley's home of pro wrestling talk. And we're damn proud of it. And we want to help spread the word out. We don't just also talk about WWE. We talk about not, just WWE, but also even our local independents like NWA Wrestling Revolution.
By the way, which is great, guys. $8 for adults, $5 for children. They have $1 raffle tickets, by the way, so you guys can win WWE figurines.
Yeah.
They got a lot of great stuff there, and the matches are epic.
Including tomorrow night, Shooter Roberts defending the NWA South Texas Championship against Xavier Daniels. Daniels, who defeated Shooter thanks to, of course, his tag team partner Militia. I mean, Shooter, took a butt kicking, but say, hey, you know what? I'll be glad to defend my championship.
Tough son of a bitch.
One tough man is Shooter Roberts, and we got ourselves a title match tomorrow night. And on March 25th, Raymond Rowe from Ring of Honor Wrestling defending the Grand Warrior title against #1 contender Danny Chance. That's going to be another great match. Just 3 days before my birthday. Couldn't ask for a better birthday present than to see that main event live in person at the historic CNL Ray for NWA Wrestling Revolution.
And then you have Original Sin versus Bold and the Beautiful for the tag team championship.
That's going to be a great match.
I think it's going to be a great match.
And when is this, tomorrow?
Yeah, the Original Sin will be challenging the Bold and the Beautiful for the tag team championship. That's also tomorrow night as part of NWA Wrestling Revolution.
Shout out to Richard Reason over here.
And then you have Jay Williams versus Matt Riot.
That's going to be another good one.
It's going to be a great
so
match.
Much great wrestling action, and if WWE comes down to the State Farm Arena maybe once, twice a year.
But this is a chance to support your local scene.
Exactly, because what if one day WWE comes down, but you don't have the money because, hey, you got other things to take care of, whether it be bills or other more important things in life you got to take care of.
And I also have some great news. Guys, you guys can need to get your tickets right now. South Texas Comic-Con, NWA Wrestle Revolution will be there as well. They'll be featuring some great matches. And I want a 3-day pass for VIP is $77.87. 3-day regular pass is $52. Oh God, I just saw something really funny, guys. Anyway, there's some for $22 or $29.95. Just go on the website to southtexascomiccon.com. They got some great deals, and you'll see NWA, Wrestle Revolution. Jim Justice will be there. Richard Reason, all those great guys will be there.
Bandana
Joe. So I'm actually excited to
Ruthless Lala.
see that. And yes, Ruthless Lala, one of our awesome wrestling divas.
Well, I wouldn't say she's a diva. She's
not
a
just a
woman back.
diva, but
She's tougher than most guys.
she can suplex every guy in the locker room.
That woman will knock you out if you ain't careful.
Definitely.
But at the same time, though, like I was saying, sometimes WWE tickets may not be in the budget, but with Wrestling Revolution, great tickets, great wrestling at a very good price, and a very intimate atmosphere like the CNL Ray, as we would all attest to.
Absolutely. I actually sometimes miss the first half, but I try to make it I try to make it better late than never. How about you, Mikey?
For going to the show tomorrow night? Ooh, I get out of work at 8-ish, so I'm not sure if I'm going to make it or not, man. Maybe, we'll see.
It's up in the air right now.
It's up in the air right now, but they had a great show last week. So definitely not disappointed. I mean, I wish I want to make March 25th show though. That's gonna be a big one. You got people from Lucha Underground coming also, right? I think, or is that gonna be a different
That's
show?
going to be a separate show. It's going to be kind of a head-to-head thing because the Far West will include Wrestling Revolution's own Smokin' Jay Williams.
Oh wow, okay.
Including Lucha Underground talent and AAA talent like Pentagon Jr., Jack Evans, Aerostar. On the same night that Wrestling Revolution will have, of course, Ray Rowe and Danny Chance doing battle for the Grand Warrior title. So it's kind of like, do I go see Megadeth or do I go see Anthrax? It's like, oh man, I miss those.
All right, guys.
Music was music.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it with the trivia. Jay, if you could, with the buzzer.
No problem. What I'm going to go ahead and do, if it is correct, in my newly installed Ultimate Buzzer, if it's correct, we go with the clapper.
Yeah. Wait, guys. Hold on.
If it's a buzzer, like if it's, incorrect, but you're close.
We have to do this right. Ready?
Yeah.
Hopefully this works.
Just get ready for it. And welcome out to ARMBAR Trivia. Here are with our two esteemed contestants, Jay WrestlePedia and Tony the Machine. I'm your esteemed host, Isaac the Architect, and here we'll be testing on how much these two know their professional wrestling. So, guys, how well would you say you guys know your wrestling?
I go back to the days of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Rock and Roll Express.
Okay.
But that's just me. But I'm sure my esteemed opponent definitely probably goes maybe that far, maybe even further. I don't know. I mean, let's ask.
I go back to Gorgeous George. A little bit here and there. I go to Wikipedia every now and then. I read a few articles. Hey, there's nothing wrong with reading, right?
No, not at all.
I do read about an hour a day of wrestling.
Yeah.
And you know what? Who knows? Jay might beat me to the punch with this one because he's full of surprises.
Hey, I mean, Tony, the fact that, you knew about ECW when I first met you, I thought you were mostly just WWE. But when you mentioned guys like Sabu and the Sandman, I thought, finally someone that can speak my language.
And I do love Too Cold Scorpio, man.
Who was also in WWE as Flash Funk, if you remember.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also, what I wanted to also install, now, if it's correct, I mean, there's the clapper. If it's incorrect, but you're close, gotta go with buzzer.
Okay.
If it's not even close, I'm going with epic fail. I mean, like, you're not close, Like, if you're to say Cena was champion 14 times, I'm like, well, okay, you're close, but it's not correct. No. You say 1 time, 2 times, okay, epic fail. Yeah. We're on.
I mean, who knows? I mean, this is. I hope my brain's not that fried.
All right, Isaac. So let's go to the game format over here.
All right, guys. So it's going to be a first to 7. First to answer 7 trivia questions correctly. Now, both of you.
Scorekeeper. Well, how about you, Mike?
Can I be the scorekeeper?
Yes.
Already.
You have like a whiteboard?
I'll get something. Don't worry.
Oh man, we can't cheat.
Okay, don't worry.
I wish we could.
Or lie or steal.
I wish we could just tag somebody if we don't know the answer.
Now,
Don't worry, I got this. All right,
Mike, bring your belt. Bring your belt too.
Oh, okay, I'll bring the bell. Don't worry. All
Hold on, guys.
There's no lifelines.
Hold on.
No, not at all.
Oh man, we need lifelines.
I need energy. I need some drinks.
All right, guys. Rules of the contest. First to 7 questions. First one to get 7 correct will be declared the ARMBAR Trivia winner, while the loser for this week's gimmick has to come into ARMBAR next week dressed as the wrestler of their choice.
How is that a loser stipulation?
No, that's the punishment.
Oh,
That might not be a punishment for Tony.
Probably not.
Don't forget Halloween's his favorite holidays.
What would you suggest, Mike? What would you suggest as a proper punishment?
I say that.
How about we keep it simple?
What's that?
Loser pays for the winner's ticket for the next Wrestling Revolution show.
Sounds good.
That sounds good.
Or how about
I
this?
better work overtime.
How about?
Me too.
Oh, how about this?
What's up?
Loser drinks a shot of hot sauce.
No.
Let's not kill one.
Don't
another.
encourage me. I'll do it right now.
I gotta drive you home. I may not be in any condition.
Shit,
that
that's
happens.
right. That's right.
But
How about just do 10 push-ups? 10 clapping push-ups.
10 burpees.
I can't burp.
I don't even know. Well,
You don't know what a burpee is? Or you just can't do them?
burp.
This
You
is
can't do
ghetto
burpees?
rigged right here.
Oh,
by the
man.
way.
Why don't I just do 10 push-ups with claps in between?
Jay, you think you can handle that?
Okay, I'll squat Jay 10 times.
Well, that's
stick to the Wrestling Revolution.
2 viewers. We got 2 viewers.
See,
Well,
the squatting was not good, Tony.
okay. How about this? You have to go to Wrestling Revolution dressed as a wrestler.
I think
I like that one.
Well, he's got the singlet. I mean,
I like that one.
I
Yeah.
got the warm ups and the black shirt. I can go dressed as Tommy Dreamer if it came down to it.
Exactly. You just bring your kendo stick too.
Well, my friend could probably make it.
I don't think Jim Justice will like that because.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For certain reasons, no.
Yeah,
Let's not get
well,
into
we
that.
cannot
Yeah.
disclose. Yeah.
But you know, you can come and go. All right. Punishment. Loser has to go to NWA Wrestling Revolution dressed as a pro wrestler
Oh, who?
of the winner's choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Like Hulk
So-
Hogan, for instance,
No,
as
hell
an example.
no.
Hulk Hogan,
I
Macho
don't have
Man.
red or yellow pants.
You know, I want just the.
Oh my God! I don't think you want to know what Liz is suggesting, Tony. And I quote,
Yeah, let's find our messages over here.
according to Tony's wife, Liz. Hi, Liz. How you doing? No, loser has to twerk online during broadcast.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Emphasis on ha ha ha.
What do you mean
Emotion
by
accents.
twerking? What do you mean?
Like shaking your butt.
Shaking your butt.
I'm not
but,
doing
like,
that shit.
Well, I don't want to do it either. Or,
Just make me do push-ups and sit-ups.
No. It has to be something that carries over into next week's. Okay, so we'll just stick to the original
we'll
one.
figure it out. Yeah.
Next week, all right, loser next week has to come to ARMBAR dressed as a wrestler of the winner's choice.
All right.
Keep it simple.
well, yeah. Okay. All
All right,
so
guys.
Let's get her up.
All right, so let's get that buzzer ready just so we can know.
Easier. All right.
Hey, if you lose, you're gonna dress up as Farouk.
Damn. Well, I got a black shirt. I'll just find some white spray paint, put damn all across the shirt, black jeans, and I got black sneakers, so just grow the goatee out, and I would be glad to pay tribute to Ron Simmons, one of the all-time greats.
And if I do lose, I'll dress up as the British Bulldog.
No, it has to be something of Jay's choosing.
Yeah, but I won't be brutal, I promise.
All right, I don't care what.
I'm not gonna have you dressed like
Bushwhacker.
like Angelina Love or something.
Oh shit, man! I got bigger titties than she does.
I'm not gonna do that to you. That'd be-
All right, guys.
I
So
got bigger titties than she does.
all right, let's go ahead and get started.
But she still beats you on it. Looks
We're censoring that. All right.
All right, so let's get that buzzer ready.
All right.
Now, the format's going to be, I'm going to ask the question. You have to wait until I complete the question, otherwise it won't count.
Yeah.
And then you have to give me the proper answer.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we're having mic
Oh man,
difficulties
you're not
over
gonna
here.
make it multiple choice.
No?
No multiple choice. Yeah.
Nope, it's either yes, right, or wrong.
How about true or false?
Well, that's kind of considered multiple choice because it's more than one.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, we are live, so the mic stand keeps falling. I did
Yeah.
buy this on eBay, by the way, so
It's mainly the table.
Please be patient.
bear with us. Yeah, the little holder's not holding it. I'm hoping the other one's holding.
We're still. I don't know if we mentioned, but we're live.
Yeah, we're
I
live.
haven't had time to watch WWE this week due to work and other circumstances, so I'm gonna do my best to answer these questions.
Right,
All right, y'all.
Best of my ability.
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead.
Where'd you try?
Yeah, let me check this out real quick. You can go ahead and start the segment.
All right, y'all. So let's get started. Now, Jay, you should put your phone down.
All right, I know. I was looking at wrestling news, of course, in case something broke. Hey, we can report right here on ARMBAR, right here in Mike the BIzness apartment
In Edinburgh, Texas.
Cheap pop, cheap pop.
I think we're good.
Okay,
All
what's
right,
the question?
Don't think that I was doing anything
No, like.
special down there. What
Okay,
the heck?
Isaac.
All right, guys. First question. Kane, now known as Glenn Jacobs, has had quite a few gimmicks over the years, not just limited to Kane. So, aside from Kane, name 3 gimmicks that he's had. You gotta press the buzzer.
I don't know what the buzzer is. So I don't.
Just get like a button nav.
Should
Like,
be good.
it shouldn't. Okay.
I'll use Crash.
Okay, Jay. 3 gimmicks.
In Smoky Mountain Wrestling, he was Unabomb, and in WWE, before he broke out as Kane, he was Isaac Yankum, and he was the Bogus Diesel.
There you go. Good job. That's 1 for Jay.
All right. So Tony, like when you feel you got the answer, I'll put it right here in the middle. Just
Jay's got 1, guys.
Hold on.
I can't even see it.
OMG, so wrong, Mike. According to Liz, I have no idea what she was talking about. I'm sorry, Liz. Or did you?
That wasn't me. I haven't texted anyone. I'm not on the phone.
Hold on. I'm just getting a regular buzzer here. Oh, hey, this is a really good app actually. I'm sorry, guys. We're still trying to figure this out, but this is just
Working out the kinks. Don't worry about it.
looking for a better alternative. But right now, Jay is leading with 1.
Right. So it's gonna be Crash when you got the answer. But be careful, don't smash my phone because I kind of need that phone.
Here, I'll set up my phone here really
Oh,
quickly.
yeah. Call right down the middle, Daddy.
Are you downloading the app right now?
I'm downloading the app right now,
Yeah,
Mike.
man.
Don't blame me. No, there's one for 2 people.
Okay.
What the heck? All right, so
Yes,
we're waiting.
Jeffrey.
Just ask me a question.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
Let's go for it.
In the meantime,
We'll just use my app right now.
Okay, so WWE Tag Team Championship was officially unified in what year? 2009?
You're the one answering
2008.
asking the question.
2010.
2010. So from this championship, who was the longest reigning WWE Tag Team Champions?
Since the titles were unified in
Yes.
2009, actually, right?
Yes.
Does that go to either or?
We didn't think about it.
You said the longest?
Mm-hmm. Got 10 seconds. 10.
Team
9.
Hell No.
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. Jay.
There you go.
So that way you answer. Just press the crash button. I'm gonna have to go with, based on recent times, New Day.
No, actually, incorrect.
He said 2009?
The answer, surprisingly, is the Colognes. Carlito and
Really?
Primo. They're the longest reigning tag team
But
champions.
they unified the titles when they beat Morrison and Miz on the
Yeah.
show at WrestleMania 25.
Yeah, but they're the longest reigning unified champions.
But they unified them at that time, but then lost them 2 months later at the Bash to Jericho and Edge.
Well, still, they're still considered.
Well, I guess by the fact that they were tag champs heading in. Well,
Yeah.
Mhm.
okay.
All right.
Well, it's still 1-0 with me leading. But
It's still 1-0.
Tony, catch up, man.
Okay, here we go.
Better work, Isaac. It better work.
It's gonna work.
God, it sounds so wrong.
Sounds like
Okay.
It sounds like a strip joint.
All right.
Sounds like a porno.
So we've been told.
Okay, guys. What famous manager was the first one to coin the term pencil neck geeks?
Freddie Blassie. Freddie Blassie.
That's one for Tony.
All right.
Gotta hit the
Tony
buzzer
got
first,
one.
otherwise that won't count.
Let me see this other app.
Let me write that down.
I'm still gonna keep the other one up for in case if it's wrong or. I have it.
Is it okay?
I'm keeping score over here, guys. Don't worry.
Or yeah, or that we have our own buzzer too. That's fine.
Okay, guys.
All right. Next question.
Aside from the Rockers, what is WWE superstar Marty Jannetty known for?
Like what can you clarify?
What other gimmick has Marty Jannetty had?
He was part of the New Rockers tag team with Lee Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
And other gimmicks that he's had. Can't really think of any other gimmicks he's had.
No, that was it.
So that was
That was it. It was just I was just like seeing if you.
Clapping
brand
hands,
tees.
clapper.
All right. It's 2-1 Tony. It's 2-1 Jay. Jay the leader right now.
That was a good brain teaser. I was like, what? That's all right.
It's like trick
This
question.
pen doesn't work.
That was pretty tricky. You might learn something new.
Hey, the day you stop learning is the day that,
They stop learning. They stop living.
exactly.
Hey, Tony, gotta keep the hands off.
I'm not just
Next question. Here we go.
Jay, you should use that buzzer too.
Well, I mean, I figured I want to just keep it fair that way.
You don't want to break anyone's phone.
Yeah. All right.
All right, y'all. For what current WWE superstar was known for his famous promo that this, right now, at this moment, at this very second, is the genesis of.
Oh,
You have to hold it.
The genesis of D-Generation X, which was done by Triple H the night after WrestleMania 14.
Incorrect.
Hold on, let me get my buzzard.
Tony,
repeat the question again.
who's known for this famous promo of this, right now, at this very moment, this very second, is the start, is the genesis of.
Oh, man, I'm gonna get this one wrong. I don't know
You never know, dude.
the Dudley Boys.
No, incorrect. It was the genesis of Michael McGillicuddy.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Curtis Axel, who's part of the Social Outcasts. Yeah,
It's a
I forgot that promo.
the infamous promo.
Boo.
Boo.
Where's the crash and burn? All right, guys.
These are really good curveball questions.
You think so?
Yeah, how about finishing maneuvers? You give me some questions on finishing maneuvers?
It's
Hey,
up to him.
they're preordained, all right, Tony. All
All
right.
right.
Here's a softball for
Next
one.
question.
Here's a softball for one.
All right.
Now, the ECW title was defended on many occasions. However, once it was defended in between two promotions, between WWF and WCW. Can you name me the two wrestlers who were fighting for the title? Jay.
Representing WWE was Taz. Representing WCW was the late Mike Awesome.
That's correct. There you go.
Honestly, the thing about the buzzer, we should, because that should be his buzzer.
Yeah.
So that way we recognize, hey, it's Tony answering.
Yeah.
And I'll keep my phone for my buzzer so that we recognize it's me
Give him
answering.
the point.
All right, 3-1.
He's
Mike?
kicking my ass,
Mike?
so I guess I gotta dress up.
All right.
Oh, the game's not over with yet, man.
First
I haven't heard
to
no
Not
seven.
over
medals.
yet.
He is Mr. WrestlePedia for a reason, guys. All right. He might be the undefeated champ forever.
Never know.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Mike's getting tired of the back.
All right, y'all. Next question.
Hold the belt.
Hold on.
Just go ahead and use that one. I'll use my
Here, test it real quick. Hold it. You have to hold it. There you go.
And then this will be my sound when you recognize it.
Okay. No, can you just use like the buzz sound? Like just like brr. That one.
All right.
That's much easier.
Okay.
All right, guys. So, what infamous segment in WWE in this infamous segment in WWE, which WWE diva did Vince McMahon have prancing around the ring, treating like or forcing her to bark like a dog?
Trish Stratus.
You have to do the buzzer first, but yeah, correct. Trish Stratus,
Correct.
3-2.
You got it. So you told me the game's not over with.
Okay,
I think it is.
you keeping score?
Yeah.
I'm like, I hope so.
Tony's got it too. There you go.
All right. In this infamous promo in WCW, what legendary star was quoted as saying, "You are half the man that I am, and I have half the brains you do"?
It was Sid Vicious.
Correct, but I gonna have to disqualify that because you didn't wait until the question was over.
What? Does Tony get the point?
Tony gets the point.
So it's 3-3 now.
Tied 3-3.
All right. I jumped the gun. I admit it.
Give it to him.
No, it's 3-3.
Let's keep it the tie, man.
Fair game, don't worry.
Fair game. Okay, y'all.
These are really good questions, by the way. They're hard, but
Well, I'm glad you think so.
They're
Okay.
very competitive questions.
Okay, guys. In a shocking heel turn, what former superhero, turned on his superhero sidekick to go into the gimmick known as Gregory Helms? Tony.
The Hurricane.
Correct. It's 3-4.
Well, 4-3 in this case.
Yeah, 4-3 now. Tony in the lead.
I'm getting my butt kicked.
Okay, guys. To who was Ric Flair so afraid when he went to the wrestler's home country that he was forced to drop the title out of fear of getting harassed, murdered, and or killed?
Carlos Colon?
Correct.
That was where Cuba, right? Or I mean, or,
In, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
Or at one point, the story that Flair told in his book to be the man that when Roddy Piper tripped up Carlos Colon, a security guard in Puerto Rico actually had a gun pointed at Piper for committing that act.
Wow,
That's crazy stories from the Nature Boy.
that is insane.
How come Roddy Piper didn't want to be champion?
I don't think it was so much that he didn't want to be the champ, just that for whatever reason, Vince McMahon and other promoters never saw fit to put the title on Piper.
Okay, aside from wrestling superstar Brodus Clay, what other wrestler was famous around time period when he was starting to get a push to have a gimmick involving his mama?
Ernest the Cat Miller?
No.
What?
Buff Bagwell.
Incorrect. Thinking.
Shelton Benjamin.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to disqualify that because you only get one extra. Two
Okay.
answers.
All right,
Correct
the
answer.
person gets a point.
Well, Shelton Benjamin.
It's still 4-4, right?
Yeah, still 4-4.
I remember that
Is Bob Bagwell in WCW
Yeah.
involved his mom?
I was thinking of Ernest the Cat Miller when he would always say. I thought you were saying like how Brodus would say.
Call my mom.
Yeah,
I'm gonna whoop
that's what I was
somebody.
Because Brodus would always say something to call my mom. I thought that's what he was going.
Yeah.
And James Brown was.
With. He showed up at Super Brawl.
However, I did say 2004, 2005.
Oh, damn, that's tricky.
Damn. That's why we got to listen to the question entirely.
All right, y'all. I just had the question in my head. Excuse me. All right, give me a moment to recollect myself. Just give me a moment here. I actually had this prepared.
We are live.
I'm professional here.
Can we just say something out of our breath? I feel like saying something.
What?
It's
Go for it.
unedited.
It is
Dude,
unedited.
Hurry up, goddammit!
We are live.
I'm back here.
Son of a bitch!
Damn.
How about, hey, get the fucking questions, you freaking moron!
Okay. So, upon their debut as the Brood, Edge and Christian billed as what?
Repeat the question?
What?
Upon their debut, Edge and Christian, they were billed not as friends, but what? Tony.
Vampires.
No.
Brothers.
They're brothers.
Correct,
But
Jay.
But they did the vampire gimmick.
Yeah, but they were billed as.
As brothers.
Yeah.
But now they have a show on the WWE Network that totally reeks of awesomeness.
Mm-hmm. It
That
definitely
deserves a
was.
5-second pose.
Okay. Anyways. Okay, moving on here.
Yuzu?
So we're at what? What's the score?
5-4.
5-4 J. All right. Amongst the originals OVW signees, you had the big three: John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and who?
Batista.
Correct. Tony, 5-5 right
He
now.
would have got it because I was going to say Randy Orton.
I'm surprised Randy Orton's name isn't in that mix, actually.
Yeah, this is true.
Technically. But I mean, it could have gone either way, I guess.
Yeah.
5-5.
5 for
5-5,
5.
guys.
11-time champion, Randy Orton.
All right. It's gonna,
12-time champion.
11 or 12?
12.
12 times.
Shit.
all right, guys. Questions are only going to get harder from here.
Oh, damn.
Who are considered the most winning tag team in all of professional wrestling within any promotion?
The
Jay.
Road Warriors.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Tony.
Is it the tag team you're saying or
Tag team.
Tag team. Tag team. Okay, you said Road Warriors,
Yeah.
right?
10 seconds.
Dudley Boys.
Correct.
Damn. He is 1 point away from winning.
Tony,
But then again, the
6-5.
Road Warriors won
Tony's at 5
all the
also.
titles. Oh, that's all your two. So it's now
It's a
it's
tie.
Oh, it's 6-6.
No, that was
5-5. No, it's 5-6.
No, he's 6-5.
Yeah.
We're at 5-5 now. You just got the point, so it's 6-5.
Yeah, it's correct.
All right,
So
6-5.
One victory away.
Tony's one way, all right.
All right. What wrestler during the Ruthless Aggression era was known for having a favor to sucking feet? Jay.
Snitsky.
There you go.
Tie.
I don't know what he did with Mae Young's feet at WrestleMania 22.
Oh man.
Well, we're trying to forget that, but there's a lot of things Mae Young did both in the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era that we're still trying to forget. God rest her
Oh
soul.
man. Let's just let's just forget about that.
Yeah,
Let's not talk about that.
Let's move on now.
Come on, I have to think about what's gonna happen for tomorrow. I don't want that to haunt my dreams.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to bed peacefully tonight.
Imagine her creeping up at you on your nightstand.
I'm not trying to imagine that. Why would you even bring that in my head?
That's worse than the Haunted of Connecticut, man.
I never saw the movie, but now I have more motivation not to see it. All right, brother.
Okay, guys. So during WWE Tough Enough, there was a bit of a controversy. Who was the wrestler that came close during Tough Enough to almost tap out Kurt Angle? Jay.
Daniel Pewter.
Correct. And Jay, there you go. It's 6-6, no?
No.
It was 7-6.
7-6. And there you go. Jay is the ARMBAR champion.
Yes, sir.
Here it is.
Any words of your victory, sir?
It was a close one, but hey, don't just cheer me, cheer this guy because he gave me one hell of a fight.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I gladly share this belt with you, Tony.
Thanks. Well, I guess I gotta go and do the.
This is nice and all, but let's see. Let's have a quick interview here.
All right.
Jay, what do you have to say about this victory?
For the Hulk Hogans and the Pipers and the Macho Mans. Now, to quote Ric Flair from the 92 Rumble, but ultimately, hey, I got to give it to Tony. He gave one hell of a try when it came to wrestling trivia, but there's a reason why I'm called WrestlePedia. Mr. WrestlePedia!
The inaugural Armbar Trivia Champion. You will have to defend this title 2 weeks from now.
Who's my opponent?
Versus Tony.
Well, why don't we do a triple threat? Let's do a triple threat trivia. Who would be the #1 contender to face Jay?
Yeah, and if in case if it does come down to where if I do beat Tony again, and it's a big if because hey, he gave me a run for my money. I don't want to just defend it against Tony or defend it against Isaac and Mike. Why don't we bring special guests on our show?
Oh, we totally could.
Well, how about we should do the Armbar Universe?
Yeah.
You're in the Armbar Universe, but no, for right now, let's just go ahead and keep it between us.
Yeah, for right now, yes, let's keep
being.
it. You know, Tony and I, I'm sure going to have another great battle for this in 2
Tony
weeks.
does have his rematch clause.
Yes.
All right,
Why?
guys.
I was the inaugural champion?
He's the inaugural champion right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I won the tournament to be crowned the first ever Armbar heavyweight champion.
All right, Tony, any words?
Careful.
I got to tell you,
Look at the camera.
Jay was the better man. I mean, he is the better man, literally and figuratively. He is the champion. That's why they call him WrestlePedia. You know what? I did my best. I mean, those questions were just nothing but curveball questions. I mean, the Dudley Boys. That was a guess, by the way. I just guessed it, and I thought it was the Road Warriors at first.
I thought it was ENC actually.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you know, the Freddie Blassie one. You know, Pennsylvania Geek. I have heard that saying so many times.
Did you ever buy the Freddie Blassie book?
No, but he would say it every time he was in the Arsenio Hall show or the Regis and Kathy Lee Gifford show. He would, yes, he was in every show. He would always mention that. So that just hit me in the head with that one. But you know, you got to give it to Jay. Jay knows his trade right here. It's wrestling, and me too. You know, I still read every day, and this guy to me is the PhD of professional wrestling when it comes to trivia. I give it to this guy.
Go, Jay the Brain. All right, Jay. Now, we did discuss this. What is the loser's punishment? He's going to have to come in dressed as a wrestler of your choice next week on Armbar.
Well, hey, I'm a fair sport. I'm not going to have him dress like a diva because he's anything but that. He's a good guy. I would say,
Whatever you want, man.
I would say if he colored his hair blonde and got like, say, red, white, and blue like warm-ups or jump pants and a red, he could dress up old school like the Sandman from ECW.
Oh, wow. He totally could.
I mean, I could totally see that.
Okay, but you have to come up with one choice here.
Dude, I don't have the money for dye my hair right now. I have to go to work.
Let's just look at something he might already have.
Okay. What would be a good one? If not,
Here, just take one look at me and see what I can offer.
That's a good one, man.
If you had a skateboard, I would say one of the dynamic dudes.
Yeah, but I don't want to have him as Johnny Ace.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with blonde, man. I can dye my hair blonde.
Exactly. That's a tough one, man. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one, but I will probably post it on Facebook on our Armbar page later on this week. But
How about the Armbar fans? Let's give the Armbar fans.
You know what? The Armbar fans.
What would you guys like me to dress up like?
What would you want to see Tony as?
And it's something civil. Don't give this poor guy something bad. You know, don't.
Here, look. I'll tell you what. I'll take my glasses off. Here, I can pose if you want. See what,
all right, Universe.
What wrestler do I look like? Come on, guys. What do you want me to dress up as?
Okay, Armbar Universe, it's up to y'all. You decide the fate of Tony the Machine.
I would say the British Bulldog, but I don't know if you got the Britain tights and everything. You know, but I would say the Bulldog if it wasn't because you know, hey, I don't want to have to send you on a wardrobe shopping spree for that. But Armbar fans, what should Tony the Machine dress like on next week's episode of Armbar? What wrestler? And you know. Who do you think? I mean, British Bulldog, would you say? I mean, that's one that comes to mind that stands out, but I'm sure you guys have some standout ones as well.
I would say Big Boss Man.
Actually, I think the big boss
But he'd be
man would
required
be
to-
great.
He'd be required to have to grow a goatee, but the problem is,
You can just use a fake one.
Yeah, I could probably.
yeah, true, yeah, because of
He
work
has the fake
regulations.
beard.
He does have the
I do have the
He
fake beard.
did, or hell, he could once again dress like Roman Reigns. He did a hell of a job with that last Halloween. When I saw that, I was like, wow, I thought I was watching The Shield.
All right, Armbar Universe. Well, it is up to you. So leave us your replies on the Facebook page at facebook.com/UTPA Armbar. Now we're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Just put down my belt.
What's our regular schedule? What's our regular schedule?
Let's do a funny commercial. Let's do a funny promo.
No, we're still
Oh,
live.
I
We're live right
forgot.
now, yeah.
We mentioned
I'm
this.
just so used to
We're live.
getting screwed every week.
Yeah,
All right, let's
sorry, it's already getting late. Getting late, guys.
All right, guys. Listen, it's just about time to wrap up Armbar. Hope you enjoyed this little segment. We're still working out the kinks here. We're still working live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having fun though. We're having a lot more fun.
No restrictions. No. Hey.
No gloves.
Oh, we got 2 words for you guys for next week. It's Armbar. I'll dress up whatever you guys want me to dress up. Please be realistic.
Yeah.
I'm a brunette, man. I'm not a blondie, so I don't have the money to dye my hair. But if you want, I can put a goatee on. I have to put a fake goatee, but I don't have. I'll do the best I can, guys. Okay, if you want me to do a pose, you want me to do a gimmick, I'll do his gimmick. Whatever you want. I can
got
talk like him
this.
if you want. I'll do my best to talk like him.
We'll have a better setup next week.
We'll have a much better setup.
Hopefully.
All right, guys. So remember, guys, any shout outs? Any special shout outs?
Yeah, I definitely want to give a shout out first to my mom as well as to my brother Joseph, or Alex as he likes to go by. I'll keep it real. My sister Brittany, who just turned 27 yesterday. Happy birthday! As well as also another shout outs I want to give to my friends like Armand and David, as well as Freddie, X-Man, Sam, Rachel, Leela, a lot of people. In case I miss anyone, I apologize. My friend Cassandra, Mark, thanks for watching. Thanks for believing in Armbar. Because without fans like you, we wouldn't be here. And just want to give my shout outs to everyone who continue to not only support Armbar, but continue to help Armbar in our growth for bigger and better things, of course.
All right, Tony.
I want to give you a special shout out to my wife, Liza, saying at home, I love you, honey. Thank you for supporting us like usual. And yes, I only had like 1 little slice of pizza, okay? So don't hurt me, okay? Because I have been dieting. I have been doing a great job. And if you want, I'm going to go to the gym tonight and go hit it really hard. And I want to give you a special shout out to my father. My father is seeing his parents in another country. I'm not going to mention it, but I love him very much. And my mom as well. And I want to give a shout out to my brother and my sister. I love you guys, thick and thin.
Mike B.
I'll use this one. Oh, before it falls over. Okay, let me hold it. All right, just special shout out to my mom and dad. I know they're probably not watching because they're not very tech savvy, but my dad actually helped me invest in these little tables that we got set up for this soundboard and my laptop and all the mics that are going on here. So hopefully we can get some more podcasting going on, a little better scripted in the future, hopefully. Tonight was our first run, so special shout out to them. Love you guys. Early birthday present, like I said, with these tables. So thank you, Dad. Shout out to all the HEB peeps out there. Shout out to all the NWA Wrestling Revolution wrestlers that put on a good show every Friday night. Shout out to James Dante, who is one of the owners of them and just continues to bring out a weekly show, which is very hard to do. So, I mean, I want to give my heads out to them. And that's pretty much it. You Isaac?
Well, first of all, shout outs to everybody here. WrestlePedia, the Machine, the business. I want to give a special shout out, especially to the business, for making sure that our business is secure. This buying the tables, buying the soundboards, this new equipment definitely is best for business.
Awesome.
Yes.
Business. Mike, the business. Mike, the biz.
Doing that little Triple H.
No, it's like this.
Yeah.
Guys, please don't make me do this. Don't make me do Triple H next week.
All right. Well, I can do a better job than that. That's real dumb. All right, let's close it out, Isaac.
All right, special shout outs to my wife, Linda Vasquez. I love you so much and can't wait to see you again. And remember, guys, special shout outs to Armbar Universe. You can like our page, facebook.com/UTPARmbar. Follow us on Twitter at WW_Armbar. Remember, guys, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Woo!
Thanks for watching,
No
everybody.
gloves.
No gloves. We'll see y'all next week for Armbar.
All right. Close out music.
Stay classy.
Does that work?
Yes. And now, Bill.